Trauma. That's what the bald man says. He says trauma. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Alex Poatan Pereira, the light heavyweight champion of the world of the UFC. We're going to be talking about his performance at UFC 320 last weekend. We're going to talk about who he's going to be going up against next. We're going to be talking about all that today. Obviously, we all know Big Chama took care of business on Saturday night. He walked down Ankalaev. He immediately went to the body, which I thought was a very good plan from Pereira. I think putting Ank on his back foot kind of negates his whole game plan. We saw that against Jan Blachowicz, and we saw that against with the first Johnny Walker fight as well. But Big Ank, that's the past. We're past that. We don't talk about that anymore. Those are the dark ages. The biblical blessed ages have come. And who are we going to be seeing this 38-year-old man fight? Yeah, he's 38. So he's got a timer on him. He's got some sort of timer on him here. He looks, obviously he's in great shape. He's in great condition. So, and he didn't take a ton of damage from his Big Ank fight. I could see them putting him on the Paramount card, like the first Paramount card with Ilia Topuria. Imagine him and Ilia Topuria as fucking as the main and co-main. Who? I guess Alex would be main, huh? That's crazy to have Ilia as a co-main event. Man, that'd be the best card of all time. That'd actually be like the White House card that Dana's trying to fucking build. Did you guys see that Dana was like, it's going to be the best card ever. It's going to be bigger than 300. We're going to see fucking Cody Brundage fighting on the fucking undercard. Shut up. We had Yuri versus Rakic on the prelims of UFC 300. I better see some crazy shit on that UFC White House card now, Dana. I'm going to hold you to that, buddy. I'm going to come to your house and talk to your wife if it's not the greatest card I've ever seen, all right? And we both know we don't want Dana's wife. But anyway, the things that Dana White's wife has seen is unparalleled. But let's start with breaking down one of Alex's future potential matchups, shall we? Also, shout out Shrek 3, the video game in the background. Big fan. Moving on. In my opinion, his least likely, no, I shouldn't say that. Second least likely matchup, Carlos Ulberg. Carlos Ulberg slept Dominic Reyes 2 weeks ago on a UFC fight night. He ended Reyes' run in the first round. Just knocked him out cold. Poor Dominic Reyes. You will pay, Jimmy. Don't think I've forgotten what you did here today. And you will pay. Chuck McGill, no, but I think Carlos Ulberg is going to fight for the belt next. I don't think he's going to fight Alex. And what I mean by that is I think that Alex is going to move up. I think that's what Alex wants. I think that's what, no matter what Dana White wants, no matter what Dana White says that he wants, and that, it's my company. I can do what I want. Shut up, Dana. It's what the people want. It's what the fighters want. And your fighter, Alex Pereira, the face of the $7.7 billion organization that you have built, says he wants to move up to heavyweight to fight for a third belt. Let him. Here's a fucking crazy idea. Let him become a bigger superstar than Conor McGregor. Just let him. What harm is it going to do? But, I don't think he's going to fight Ulberg. I think Ulberg's going to fight Jiri Prochazka for either the interim or probably most likely vacant light heavyweight title, because I think that they stopped doing that whole interim move up to fight for a double belt so he can be double champ shit. I think they stopped that with Ilia and Islam and everything. But we never know, because Alex is, as I said, the face of the organization. So I could see them making some sort of bullshit fucking exception for him because it's the UFC, and if you make over $2 million pay-per-view guys, you better believe you're getting some fucking special treatment, brother. Anyway, moving on. Carlos Ulberg, get ready to speak Apex, buddy. Because I think Jiri Prochazka is going to sleep him in the 4th round of their title fight. Let me tell you guys something about Jiri. I heard Bedtime say this, and I can't agree more. If you don't catch Jiri in the 1st round, or the first 2 rounds, he's going to get you. He does not, like, I don't think anyone understands truly, like, if Jiri is truly a kill or be killed type of guy. Either you are going to kill him in the first 2 rounds, which the only person who's been able to do that truly in the UFC is Alex Pereira, or he's just going to get you. Or he's going to wait until you're on your last breath of cardio, and then he's going to go, okay, let's go for that. And then he's going to push forward. He's going to put his fucking head down. He's going to realize, oh, this guy can't knock me out, and he's going to go after you, and he's just going to put you out. That's just who he is, dude. And I don't think, pardon me if I'm wrong, I don't think Carlos Ulberg has what it takes to put out Jiri Prochazka in the first 2 rounds, especially when Khalil Roundtree did. Dominic Reyes is not Jiri Prochazka, Carlos. Just so you know. Just so you know. Jiri Prochazka is not a chinny Dominic Reyes coming off of a run. Jiri Prochazka is at the top of the mountain, and he's only been beaten by the tippity top of the mountain. Everyone else who's tried has failed. Everyone. I think, or I could see a world in which, if Alex does fight Carlos, it'll be Jiri versus Ank. I think that'll be the next matchup to make for them. But moving on to another matchup for Alex Pereira, a potential matchup. Alex, you're a superstar. But, Carlos, your time has come, buddy. It's time for you to face the final samurai. No, but good luck with Jiri Prochazka, buddy. You're going to need it, because that man is something else. But moving on, we have Big Tom, the official sole member of the Big Clan. Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira is the super fight. It is. There is no fight bigger, including Islam Ilya. There is no fight bigger in the UFC than this fight. There's just not. You can do this is bigger than Jon Jones versus fucking Tom Aspinall. It just is. If Tom Aspinall goes out in 2 weeks and smokes Cyril Gane, which I think he will, he needs to fight Alex Pereira for the heavyweight belt. He just needs to. Because what else are you going to make? What else is there? Jon Jones isn't going to come back to fight Tom Aspinall. He might come back to fight Alex Pereira. But why the fuck would we want that? Why would we want a washed up, old, rickety Felon Jones fighting for, not even fighting for a belt? Just fighting Alex Pereira and taking him down and Cyril Gane him. Why would we want that? We don't, Dana. We don't want that shit. We want Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira in the White House. In the main event for the heavyweight championship of the world. Alex has 3 belts on the line. Tom Aspinall will solidify his reign as heavyweight champion with a defeat over Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira will become the greatest fighter to ever live with a defeat over Tom Aspinall. There, I said it. I said it because 3 belts beats some steroid-ridden, fucking horrible fucking fight record, fucking just dog shit performances of Jon Jones. It does. The 3 belt thing does. Oh, Jon Jones beat fucking DC twice using steroids both times, so who cares? Jon Jones beat up a 48-year-old geriatric Stipe Miocic who probably didn't even know which way the arena exit was. No, we're not doing this shit. I'm so tired of Jon Jones being so fucking... He just needs to be the center of attention. He needs to be the one who everyone's talking about. Fuck that. Speaking of potential matchups, Cyril Gane. If Cyril Gane flukes a win over Tom Aspinall. If he manages to 1-2 buckle my shoe, spinning wheel kick his head off. All right. If the God forsake that happens, if God forbid that happens, God forbid. Moment of silence. God forbid. Okay, moment of silence over. If he does, let Alex go up, because Alex versus Cyril Gane is a phenomenal fight. That is like world-class kickboxing at its finest. So it'll most likely turn into a wrestling clinic, but the build-up would be fun. Little Paw Patrol boy would sit over here playing FIFA, and Poatan would go around being in movies. They can act. They can act in a movie together. There we go. But no, I think this is one of those fights that we see like an alternate dimension. You know what I mean? Like a what if Tom Aspinall lost to Cyril Gane? Because there's no world in which Cyril Gane loses to Tom, or beats Tom Aspinall. And if he does, Alex Pereira is going to clean him up. He just is. Watch a Cyril Gane fight. Cyril Gane has some of the worst defense in fucking UFC history. I don't want to hear it. I don't. God, I crashed out a little bit there about Jon Jones. Speaking of Jon Jones, no! Fuck no. God, no, dude. No, I don't want this fight. No, there's no point. There's no point. Do not let him ruin another fucking super fight like he ruined Tom Aspinall versus fucking Jon Jones. He's gonna ruin Jon Jones versus or Alex Pereira versus Tom Aspinall. And if they make this fucking fight, he's gonna ruin Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira, because he's gonna pull out when he gets tagged for steroids. Like, don't put him on the White House card, because you're gonna have to fucking rearrange it anyway. Just don't do it. Got a little frog in my throat. But no, for real, let's keep him away. He's gone. Let's keep it that way. I know he's back in the testing pool. You're still retired to me, buddy. You're still retired to me. Until I see you make the walk on the night of a fight where you haven't pulled out due to steroids, or you haven't hit some pregnant lady's car and ran away from the scene of the crime. When I see that, I'll think you're back. But as of right now, kick rocks. Get out of here. I don't give a fuck about you. Get out of here. Moving on. That's it, actually. That's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of shorter video, but you know, I just had to make it real quick. Talk about what I think is next for Alex. Real quick, I'll give you my Alright, some quick picks for UFC. Rio Oliveira versus Gamrot. Yeah, let's see. So, we got Ramos versus Ofli. We're going to go with Ramos via round 2 submission, I want to say. Yeah, round 2 sub. Then I'm going to go with Pinto by round 3 knockout. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, damn. Maybe I got it wrong. But now, okay, actual shit. Okay, Yoel Alvarez versus Vincent Luque. Great fight. And I'm going to pick Yoel Alvarez by decision. I would say maybe a sub. I could see a sub in there. But yeah, I think Luque is getting a little old. He's getting a little rickety. Coming off a loss. I think that Yoel Alvarez is going to put him away by decision. Not typically something that happens, but you know. What the fuck is this? Wait a minute. I just discovered this fight. This is like I'm like Christopher Columbus. Davidson Figueiredo versus Montel Jackson. What the fuck are we talking about? Davidson Figueiredo's gonna work you, buddy. It's Davidson Figueiredo. Watch him get worked, and I'm gonna have to fucking eat my words now. Oh, Battle Goblin, don't fail me now. Oh, Brazilian Battle Goblin. Nah, I think he's got this though. I'm going to go Davidson Figueiredo by decision. Is this a 3 or 5 rounder? I think this is a 3 rounder. So definitely Figueiredo by decision. Charles Oliveira versus Mateusz Gamrot. Of course, Gamrot coming in on short notice. For this fight, filling in for Rafael Fiziev. Which is unfortunate because I don't like this fight for Charles. I don't like it. I like the Fiziev fight. I don't like this one. People forget, man. Mateus Gamrot is a marauder. He's a blood-hungry marauder, alright? And I'm very afraid for what he's going to do to my boy Charlie. I'm very afraid for him. I think Mateus Gamrot's going to win a decision. And Charles Oliveira is going to retire. No! Please be wrong. No! Oh my god, actually, brain blast. Charles Oliveira round 2 knockout. Charles Oliveira round 2 head kick knockout. I fucking see these things. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.